Right then folks, welcome to another edition of Cheap Recipes. You may remember in one of the other recipes I had some mince. I split it in half. Here's the other half in here, and I'm going to make for you today my version of a chilli. A lot of people, they don't like the red kidney beans, so I substitute them for baked beans. If you don't like this recipe, or you think the baked beans, then you can of course use a tin of chopped tomatoes and a tin of red kidney beans. These tins of beans that me and my fiance have had, and these were on offer. These were 3 for £1, so we never ever finish a whole tin of beans. Yeah, they were beans and sausages. We've had the sausages out of them, don't worry, they're not going into the chilli, but the beans are. So in with the beans. The good thing about these ones is when I ever do a tin of beans, I never do them on the stove or in the microwave or anything. I always do them like in the oven so they go nice and soft. And finally there's another tin of beans here, a full tin. They're going in. Because of all the pulses and the meat, this is quite a nice hearty filling dish. The ever faithful diced onions are back. Let's stick them in. See that I've used half a packet in the 3 recipes I've done, so that's like what, £1 for 6 different recipes with a nice amount of onions in them. Let's just stick that in the bin. Alright, another thing I like to stick in here, which is another thing I also get from Iceland, is the sliced mixed peppers, which also come frozen. They're nice if you get a good handful of them in. Now, this looks like quite a bit, but when it cooks, it all like reduces down. I'm going to give it a bit of a mix before it goes into the oven anyway. Alright, next you have your beef stock cubes. I know I got 2 out. You only need 1 first, folks. You don't need 2. Some onion granules, because the flavour of these is mixing rather nice. Some celery salt. I haven't got my teaspoon with me, but that's a teaspoon and a half of onion granules. You want a teaspoon of celery salt. Now this is strong stuff, so you don't want too much. There you go. Some cayenne pepper. Now I love heat, as you all know, but my fiance does not, so I'll give this a light dusting of cayenne. And some paprika. Now you can make this a bit more flavourful if you use the smoked paprika, but I like to use about 2 teaspoons of paprika in there. There you go. And now this is the main flavouring of chilli, cumin. Like this, this would just taste like barbecue beans basically. The cumin, you want to stick a nice heaped teaspoon in there. You know I'm a messy burger bugs, folks, so if this some bits of this go flying. Don't worry, because I clean it up. I'll give this a nice mix around now. All them flavours incorporated. You can hear like a sound like a motorbike in the distance. It's not a motorbike in the distance. Here's actually the bolognese I made in the earlier episode, blipping away on the sofa. On the sofa? Yes, it's having a nice relax on the sofa. Bloody lazy. Anyway, so that's all nice and mixed now, folks. Like I said, it may not look like there's much juice and all in there, but once this cooks down, it gets nice and well, it's not something you want that's going to be washy anyway. It's going to make like a nice thick broth in there. And of course, this is not a deer recipe. I can like work out the prices and stick them down the bottom for you. But again, this is another recipe that does 4 meals. So we'll have one half, me and my fiance will have one half with some rice, and then I'll freeze the other half, and we'll have the other half like next week, or even like a week, 2 weeks down the line, because this is not something I make regularly. Anyway, yeah, that's that recipe done for you. All you need to do now is stick the lid on and stick that in the oven for about an hour on 180 in a fan assisted oven. Don't ask me what gas mac, because I haven't got a clue how to do the conversions. And I know this like doesn't look that clean, but seriously it is. This is just really like cooked on stuff. So if you like that recipe, please like and subscribe and share, and I shall see you on the next cheap munch or cheap recipes. Goodbye, folks.